I'll mute myself.
Good morning, everyone. John Haremza here for our Fireside Chat this Friday, the 9th day of July. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. You had a safe and wonderful Independence Day, 4th of July weekend. Excited about this particular topic, why network marketing, and the list is long and strong. I believe to my inner being that network marketing is, for the vast majority of us, simply a better way. It's not just a better way. In many cases, it is the only way for an everyday person to have an extraordinary life. And, I think about network marketing, and, you think about, celebrities, right? And how few people ever reach that celebrity status and, that A-list where, they dream of being there, but once they're there, they kind of lose their freedom. They sacrifice their stardom for their freedom, or their freedom for their stardom. They sacrifice their freedom for their stardom. They dream and want to be that A-lister, and then they can't even have dinner out, somewhere without, being interrupted or paparazzi or the mob after them. And, same with athletes. Athletes, they sacrifice, I think, their freedom, for their stardom. And I think in business, people sacrifice their freedom for their success because they can't take their eye off the ball in business, and I think even in profession. And so one of the things that I think is so unbelievable about network marketing is you truly can have the best of both worlds. When you reach the top of the top of the top in this industry, it's like when you're in that little bubble, you kind of almost have that stardom that people can some people yearn for, but yet as soon as you step out of the bubble, you're a normal life and normal person. I think that a lot of people would love to have a business, a small business, or they dream about, before they know about network marketing, right? Or they're skeptical about network marketing. They want to have success in traditional business. And then when they get there, they just realize this is not what I thought it was, right? The employees and like babysitting people, and, the profits are, walking out the door with my employees, or, inventory issues and, all of that. I even, all of us are distributors. And, I even look at, the owners, look at, the owner of Valentis and how hard he works. And I think my life's much better. Yes, they can have unbelievable success as well, but, and they have to be driven and a certain type of person to be able to handle that. But I think that on this side of the business, on the distributor side, we truly have it all. We have it all. Yes, we have issues, and we have headaches, and we have disappointments, and we have frustrations, but at the end of the day, I was actually on the phone with somebody the other day, and I talked a little bit about some of these frustrations and challenges, and I said, you know what, at the end of the day, a bad day in network marketing is still better than a good day at work, right? The freedom, the level of success that we can have, right, is truly unbelievable. Let's talk about some other reasons about why network marketing, right? And then we'll jump into some interaction and some input but some things and matter of fact, you guys know, I have this little booklet, on why network marketing as well. And we're going to cover some of the things in here. Of course, it's a chapter in my book, Right or Almost Right. Also, incidentally, so I don't forget, I get reminded of this all the time, right before we start, make sure I tell everybody to, hit the notification button on my YouTube. If they haven't joined my YouTube channel yet, to do so, to follow me there, and even share it with others. There's probably about 200 videos there, whether they're the Fireside chat videos, whether they're the short, 1 minute, 90-second training videos, whether they're opportunity videos. There's a lot of information there. So share that, hit the notification button, like it, whatever you all do there. So anyway, back to why network marketing. So I think some things I believe, and I just touched briefly on it's a better way. For the everyday person, it's a way to have an extraordinary life without hundreds of thousands of dollars, with just, hard work, passion, energy, being excited and sharing. You learn as you earn, you grow as you earn, and you can create an unbelievable life and an unbelievable income. And you can touch so many people's lives in the process, right? I mean, that's the other thing we do. We build people. We build ourselves, we build our business, but we also build people. But other things that I think of why network marketing, you look at traditional retail, there is no customer service anymore. I mean, when you think about network marketing and you have an upline and you have people that are literally doctors, right? Unbelievably successful people that in real life, you can't hardly reach them. You can't get a hold of them. You have to make an appointment to see them. But in network marketing, it's like they open themselves completely up to you to support and to help and to answer questions. And so the level of support is unlike anything else in the industry. Helping, because it's such of a win-win philosophy where we are as an upline, and we're all uplines, right? We're all uplines of somebody. We are willing to give ourselves, our time, our energy, our knowledge, ourself to anyone that's willing to put forth some effort. I mean, in many cases, we even want it more for them as they want it than they want it for themselves. So the level of support that is available in a network marketing environment is unlike probably anything else in the industry. The quality of product, right? I mean, we talk about this in our opportunity meetings that in retail, it's a very price competitive environment. And when you compete with price, what gets sacrificed is quality. It's very much of a price driven environment, where in network marketing, it is a results driven environment. And so the only way you can have success is you have to have a quality product that produces results, or it's not going to go anywhere, right? So another thing of why network marketing, simply put, higher level of product, higher quality of product. The other thing about network marketing is we can reach people that traditional business, traditional retail advertising can't, right? Because people have to have an interest, to go into a store, to even have an advertising catch their interest. They have to be thinking about it. They have to be interested in whatever that is. Well, with network marketing, we can communicate directly with someone who that may not even know it exists, that's never thought of it before, but through a personal contact, talking to someone else, we can reach people that traditional business can't reach. We can reach people that advertising can't reach through the personal, individual connection to someone to educate them about something they don't even know exists. We can reach people that traditional business just simply can't reach. I think the other reason about why network marketing, now we know that it's probably one of the most efficient, effective business models there is. There is no wasted money. People will come to network marketing that come out of a traditional sales background, maybe pharmaceutical sales or some type of a sales rep. And they're like, why aren't we given these brochures? Why do we have to pay for these materials? Why don't they just give us this stuff? In my pharmaceutical job, they give me all the marketing material to share. And I'm like, yeah, but how much of that marketing material is wasted? Are you starting your campfire with it, right? Because they're so abundant. In network marketing, it's so incredibly efficient because we pay for it and we're going to use it. When you pay for something, you're going to use it. When you're given something, you typically waste it, right? I mean, that's kind of, just human nature, the way it has. When there's no value in it, when it's just handed to you, you don't appreciate it as much, and in many cases, you'll find it wasted. So what does that mean for network marketing? It means it's simply the most efficient, effective, cost-effective way to bring a product from manufacturer to inline user. And that's why there's so much money to be made, because it's efficiencies, not spending the money on the advertising, not spending the money and wasted money on the marketing material and all that. That all that savings, ends up in our pockets, us as independent distributors, sharing and promoting and educating people about what it is we have or why we believe. And so, a lot of exciting things there. So with that being said, kind of as a backdrop to, why network marketing, you've heard me say this as well. I mean, network marketing is a personal development program with a paycheck. I mean, the way that we can grow people, way beyond get them. I mean, when you can put hope in someone, I mean, that's powerful. And we think about, people coming out of school, coming out of college, and they think they're going to conquer the world. And then it doesn't take long for the world to kind of conquer them. And they get a sobering dose of reality of business and the job environment and the dog eat dog world and how network marketing is so much exact opposite of that, where it's just so embracing to others and unlimited potential. So, a matter of fact, I think for those of us that have been doing this a long time, simply put, we're spoiled. I mean, we can't be employed anymore. I mean, we're unemployable. I even have people talk to me, when you start making money, all kinds of opportunities come your way, and not just other people trying to pitch you on network marketing, but other types of businesses. And I hear about these other types of businesses and the investment and the how many years it takes to get a return and when that return comes or what they hope it to be. And I'm just like, that's ridiculous, right? I mean, I'm gonna put my time and money into network marketing, right? Because I mean, there's a high rate of return of what you do. And I think that we can discuss along with this, some of the negatives about network marketing, the stigma that attached, because it's kind of interesting. I talk about this in that audio tape, Got Questions, right? Where, somebody may, hold on here a second. Somebody, may say, well, that doesn't work, or I know somebody that failed, or I know somebody that lost money. The thing of it is I don't care if it's network marketing, if it's real estate, if it's insurance, if it's a dental office. I don't care. Pick the name of it. The bottom line is there's only a handful of people that truly hit high levels of any career, any business, any industry, network marketing or otherwise, right? And there is a tremendous level of failure, especially in anything to deal with sales, whether it's network marketing or otherwise. The difference is network marketing is the only business out there when people do fail, they never take the responsibility that, hey, I didn't work it, it wasn't for me. They try to blame and say it was a scam or, this or that, and blah, blah, blah. Where you go to work for New York Life or you go to work for Remax and it doesn't work for you, you don't go around saying, boy, that insurance industry, that's a scam, or that, real estate industry, I mean, that's a joke. That's an absolute scam. No, you just accept, hey, real estate wasn't for me, right? And you move on. But in network marketing, when someone doesn't make it, then they never want to take responsibility of the fact that they didn't do anything. They didn't talk to anybody. And maybe it partially can be the fault of the upline. Maybe they sold them some pie in the sky picture that, hey, you're homeless today, but listen, you stick with me for a few months and we'll make you a millionaire, right? I mean, that's not reality. I mean, I think back, this was several years back, maybe like 4 years back. And I remember, connecting with someone who was actually at a meeting in Seattle. And this lady was excited. This lady was excited and just wanted to change her life. And this is gonna be unbelievable, and asked if I would help. And I said, sure. So we get on a call and I asked her what her goals are. And she says, well, I want to make $5 million this year. And I'm like, wow, that's an incredible goal. I don't know if I can help you with that because I've never done it, but it's going to take a lot of effort. Can you, how much have you made? What are you making now? What have you made in your past? literally have never made any money, never made more than a couple $1,000s a month, and wants to make $5 million next year. I mean, we have to be, we can be aggressive. We can accomplish things that are amazing. And I said, I'm not saying that it's not possible, right? Somebody may have done it, but it's not probable. And we have to be realistic. I said, let's get you making a couple thousand a month, and then we'll start working on 5,000 a month. And then we can start, see, we have to get to a certain point. We have to be, to manage our expectations. And this can be, again, misrepresented by upline that this is some get rich quick, or, you know, sign up and you're going to be wealthy. I mean, bottom line is, nothing in the world, I believe, is as powerful as network marketing. For the lifestyle that can be created, for the income that can be created, for the people's lives you can touch and help. But it ain't easy. All right. It takes effort. It takes effort. It takes focus. It takes consistency. It takes, you know, hurdles and ups and downs and disappointments. And all that is true. So I think sometimes even letting people know as we're building and mentoring, we want to paint this vision, this pie, this what's possible, but we also need to help them understand it's going to take work and effort, right? Let's not misrepresent, because that's what leads to the stigma and the bad name that network marketing you know, has with it. Although I believe that stigma you know, is not as strong as it used to be, right? And maybe it's due to COVID and more people being exposed to and opening their mind up to the concept of a home-based business. That could be. But anyway, with that, I'm kind of rambling on here, as I many times do. I get excited about a topic, but this is a phenomenal topic. You know, there's nothing like it in the world, I believe, for the everyday person to have an extraordinary life. You know, and whether it takes you, you know, 6 months, 6 years, or 20 years, if you stay focused and consistent, you can get there. And so with that, I'll open it up. Who wants to comment? Who wants to jump in here, give us a little bit of their input, their feedback, their experience, something that maybe I haven't thought about or mentioned already as far as why this is such a powerful industry. Who wants to jump in? How about
I'll jump in, John?
Okay.
Okay, so why network marketing? Well, I say why not? I have been enjoying network marketing since I started. I've been in it for 3 months now, so I've hit my 90-day evaluation on myself. So I gave myself my own evaluation the other day. It was the 7th that I reached my 3-month mark. I haven't necessarily went out there and recruited anybody. My focus right now is just learning about network marketing in itself, staying involved and joining in on all the meetings that I can find, and getting to know all the leaders and watching what they do and trying to be that copycat, you know, monkey see, monkey do, trying not to do too much, but I am a talker. I'm not a salesperson, but I do love customer service. So I know I can do this. I just have to kind of balance myself and figure out myself. And that's where this whole thing comes in handy with myself, is because I get to grow on myself and learn more about myself and what I want for myself. And it's really amazing when you start thinking for yourself for once and what you want to do with yourself. And with network marketing, you have potential every single day to become what you want to become. And that's what I just love about this whole experience so far, is just being involved and knowing that I can become whatever I want to become. So it doesn't matter if you're out there, you know, going hard at it and trying to get rich quick, because that's not what this is about. It's about self-growth and learning the system and being involved and just going with the flow and becoming who you want to be. So stay involved.
Well, Robin, thank you so much. And I remember it was just like a week or two ago when you had come on and was like one of the first times that you spoke on one of these calls, and how nervous you were about it. And here you are speaking up again. And so, you know, that really speaks to, you know, network marketing, the environment, the culture, the way that we build people, right? And you're kind of learning, you're learning, and you're building your self-confidence and this, like, totally getting that buy-in of how powerful this industry is, and the community, you know, that is created here. And so it's just a matter of, you know, all of a sudden you're going to talk to that one person that becomes a game changer in your business, right? And it's going to give you more confidence and start the ball rolling. So fantastic. Thank you for that.
Hey, John, I just want to come on quickly. I just celebrated my 6th year anniversary was a couple of days ago, and I don't want to miss this opportunity to say like, why not network marketing? You know, the years goes by so fast. Look at that. Though this is my first run in the industry and 6 years just went by so fast, and it brings a lot of emotions and memories. I tear up while listening to you when you said this is a real business. There's a lot of ups and downs and challenges. I've been thrown off the bus several times. You know, I feel safe being vulnerable here because everyone is family on the Zoom, but I just can't help being emotional. Looking back, my background was real estate. Several times I would tell myself, maybe, you know, doing your own business when you have employees where you can tell them this is what you need to do. Because in this industry, network marketing, we are all independent contractor. We cannot tell all of our business partners or distributors, or this is what you need to do. You don't have any production, then you know you're no good. But we can't. We can just be, you know, inspiring and consistent for everyone in our organization. But there's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of heartaches, and I would hate to admit it, and it hits me. It hits me often. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm a real business. But sometimes people are watching us with social media, so put our personal issues aside and treat us as a real business. But I just want, I'm just great. I'm so grateful with our company. 6 years just went by that fast, John. And, you know, for everyone who's been here 3-4 years this long, the income is real, the lifestyle is real. I just, you know, my car that Valentus, you know how we get car allowance, right? So my car has been fully paid off. It's not loan, you know. The car company cannot take it back from me. I own it. So it's incredible. And the people that we met in this business as well, there's a lot of amazing individuals. But as I said, treat this as a business, deal everyone with kindness and respect. But at the same time, you know, I've learned to control my personal emotions. But things like this, when we feel like this is a big family that we can, and it hits me, it just hit me earlier, John. So thank you.
Well, thank you for that. And this is definitely an environment, you know, that we can be vulnerable, we can be real. And, you know, I know your background coming out of real estate, you know, us even talking about that recently, you know, about how hard real estate really is and how few people in real estate really make money. Are you willing to, you know, make all those investments and build those relationships only to find out they bought from someone else, or they decided they didn't want to buy, or they don't show up, or it doesn't close escrow? I mean, I think that's the thing that we need to realize is, you know, anything worthwhile, anything where you're going to make above average income is going to take an above average effort. Right. But the great thing about this versus real estate or anything else is the compounding effect. Yes, there's setbacks. Yes, people, you know, can, you know, turn on you or betray you or different things can happen like that. But at the end of the day, the vast majority of what you're going to experience in network marketing is far greater than anything you experience in any other type of business or field with much greater rewards. So thank you. And who else wants to jump in here? Ricky, you're sitting right front and center on my screen here. And it looked like you might've been reaching to unmute. So, I mean, you and Claudia have been doing this industry for a long time. You've had a lot of experiences. I'd love to hear, you know, your thoughts on this.
Awesome, John. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Yeah, everything's getting, you know, set up back to normal. I don't know if you guys kind of seen our journey, but we moved into a new place, and it took us like 8 months, and so we're kind of getting back into the flow. And but it's just been incredible. I'm just talking about the industry. We started in 2012, started with a financial services company, and at that time I did that full time for 8 years. And people kind of see your success or other people's success, and they just kind of see where you're at and didn't see the journey of what it took to actually get there. And, for me, network marketing is the greatest part-time opportunity there is. I mean, we're not talking about making millions. We're not talking about, making six-figure incomes. We're talking about making a few extra $1,000. It doesn't get any better than this, where you can leverage your time and your skills. And, for somebody like me, I barely finished high school, and, couldn't really read very well, couldn't really, spell very well, still can't. And so this gives you the ability to kind of bring people on that are better than you, right? So in our journey of our first company, I did that and just got really burnt out. It was just, it was something that everybody needs, but not everybody wanted. And so I'm not a great person as far as sales. I never viewed myself as being a good salesperson. I just like to provide information, and then I would leave it upon the person to say, hey, either they wanted it or they didn't want it. If they said they didn't want it, I was like, okay, thank you. And I would just, kind of leave, right? And so through that journey, I stopped network marketing, and I got burnt out, and I said I would never do network marketing again. So for those people who feel like, giving up and stuff, you never know, because you always have these goals and dreams, and they don't go away. So through this journey, I said, you know what, I'm going to go into something that I love doing, which is coaching baseball. And I went into coaching high school baseball, and I love it. That's something, my passion. I love seeing, helping people. And so started doing that, and I was driving for Uber like 7 days a week. And then Dr. G came into our life, and all of a sudden dreams that we were dreaming of came back. I was like, well, why do you want to give up on your goals and your dreams, right? And so you're always trying to find a way to get there. And so we got introduced to you and Chi, and that has been a life-changing event for us. You talked about there's so much more than the money part of it. I tell people that you have this access to people such as yourself, Dr. Chi, Dave Jordan, all these people. And when would you ever get an opportunity to sit down and talk to these people one-on-one? I mean, if you reached out to John, he would talk to you, right? And I go, what industry do you have, or anywhere do you have the ability to talk to these people that will give you their experience of life and in this industry to help you grow? And that really is the difference here, is that you have access to it. You have to understand that money is a mindset, right? It's not like you mentioned, that gal wants to make 5 million, but there's a mindset to making that type of money, right? Can you jump from where you're at to where you want to go? And so it really is hanging around with people with their mindset of that you can do this. And we're true testament of that. We came into Valentis, I think we're going on our 3rd year, will be coming up. And this has been life-changing. I came in, I said, man, if I could just make enough not to drive for Uber. And, that's exactly what happened in our first couple of months. We came in 2018, kind of started understanding the system. And then 2019, we kind of implemented it. And 2019 was just unbelievable, and things are just getting better. I think about where we're at today compared to 2019, and the systems and the products and things we have, it's just getting better and better. So just keep plugging in. That's all I can say, is we have something special here. I have experience from other companies, and it doesn't get any better than what we have here. You know, John is like a Michael Jordan. There are companies trying to recruit John, I'm sure, every single day to go to other companies, and he could go to any company, but he knows that what we have here is very special. So you got to just keep faith, just keep plugging in. Don't get so hard on yourself. I think that's the hardest thing, right? We try to, we put so much pressure, like, oh, I should do better. I should do better. And then we put ourselves down. Just have fun with it. We have something so simple to share, right? Coffee. I don't know what the percentage of people that drink coffee every single day, but to me, this is the most simplest product just to share. And that's what makes our company so special, is we have something that the coffee that is easy to share, lead into, but then also we have incredible products that we can lead people onto a more of a healthier path. So thanks so much for bringing me on here. It's been a while, and we're just so excited for the future, what's to come, and things are just getting better and better. So thank you so much for these. I love these Fireside chats. I think it's really great that all of us can get together, you know, and express our feelings and our journeys here. And so these are great. I love these. So thanks a lot, John. Appreciate you.
Well, thank you, Ricky, and say hi to Claudia for me, and congratulations on your brand new home.
Thank you.
I watched a little bit of that journey on Facebook, and I remember when they were pouring all the cement, I'm like, my God, that driveway is a highway. I mean, that driveway it was so massive. I'm like, that's got to be like 150 grand worth of cement. Crazy.
Yeah, it's been.
But yeah, congratulations, and thank you for sharing and being vulnerable. You know, you know, I didn't know some of that stuff about your background, or that you struggle with reading and spelling like I do, and barely graduated high school like I do, and you know, we come out of those environments, you know, thinking, like, when I got my job at the factory, I thought, this is it for me. I mean, I had arrived, right? That was you know, I was, you know, happy to have that good of a job, and you know, I just tell you, you can't put a price, you know, on the impact that network marketing can have on someone's life. The way we can take someone who thinks this is it, this is my life, and paint a bigger picture for them, hold their hand and work with them to achieve something they never thought was possible, and see them come out of their shell and become who they really are inside, right? I mean, in a way, you know, to bring out something that they have suppressed. You know, somebody can be a young child and they're full of, you know, that energy and all that, and then society and school and, you know, some of our you know, challenges that we may have knock that out of us, and we, you know, and then all of a sudden something like this comes along. And so don't ever be afraid to be proud of what we're doing here and how we're impacting people's lives, right? I mean, not just with our products. I mean, as much as our products, it is what we do for people, from a mindset, from a personal development standpoint, getting them to see something they never dreamed possible. It's powerful. It's powerful. And that's one of the reasons, I think, because I believe so strong in the life-changing power of this industry of network marketing. And you know, you know, why do so many people fail? I think because it's so easy to get in, and it's just as easy to get out, right? I mean, you know, it's, you know, sometimes, you know, what is it? You know, let's say it's $600 to get in. I wish it was $60,000 to get out, right? You can join for $600, but it's going to cost you $60,000 to get out. Think of how much more success we would have. But I even think back when I first started. I mean, today we can start, you know, for one order, you know, for our, you know, roughly under $100 really. And when I entered the industry, it was $5,000. $5,000 32 years ago. That's like probably spending $20,000 today. I mean, it literally was a third of my annual income. And I mean, I think that if I could have started for maybe a few $100s, I don't know if I'd be here today. I might have abandoned it at the first challenge, the first obstacle, the first hiccup, right? But I had more in it than I could afford to lose, right? I was going to make it work. And so that's why I think it's, you know, so crucial. We also, you know, get our people, as you mentioned many times already, Ricky, on your little comment here about you have to be plugged in. You know, Robin said the same thing. You have to be plugged in. And folks, you're all here, you're plugged in. But how many people aren't plugged in? right? And if we can encourage people, think of the power, because you can have that paradigm shift. You can have that aha moment. You can have that something somebody says where you decide you are going to do this, right? And nothing is going to stand in your way. Nobody's going to knock you off course, right? And we don't know when that moment might happen, because a lot of people are just in that they're hanging on stage, but we have to keep our arms around them. We have to keep people plugged in, because once they unplug, we know they're, what's ultimately going to happen, right? So remember that you have a responsibility. You have the power within you to influence and to keep people plugged in. So anybody else here want to jump in and comment or share before we close out here this Friday? I'm going to scroll through here and look at some faces, and I might call on you.
Hey, Don, this is Ray. I just wanted to say thanks for all that you're doing for all of us. I know you're coming to Utah tomorrow. We're getting all ready, but we're happy that you are such a great leader for us, that you will spend the time to travel, to talk, to do these kinds of things like this, because this is unheard of in any other one of these companies I've ever been in like this. So I appreciate it a lot, and we are very grateful for all that you do for us. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Ray. Are you in Salt Lake? Are you going to be at the event tomorrow?
I will. I'm making name tags as we speak. While you were doing this, I'm making name tags and getting ready for the technology part of it for tomorrow. So that's what Judy has me doing. So.
Okay. Well, fantastic. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm flying out of here about 5:30 out of Vegas into Salt Lake, and when you heard the technology part of this. We're going to, for the Saturday morning training call that's broadcast across the country, translated into Spanish, we're going to be taking that 30 minutes, and we're going to be broadcasting myself, Tim Harrigan, Judy, as well as our COO, Jeff Higgins. We'll all be there in person, and we'll be broadcasting tomorrow morning for the national call. So make sure you jump on that as well. Thank you.
John?
Yes.
About the negativity that people have very much had in the past, and as you say, it is getting better. I think that because of the pandemic and the amount of increase of people that are using the computer and purchasing online for absolutely everything, talking to their doctor online, etc. But the actual purchasing of everything from their groceries to their cars to so many things. I just think that that's going to be an amazing help, and especially since we've got this e-commerce coming into play. Or it's in play now, but it will all be sort of set up and the websites and everything else. I just think that that's going to be opening the door in such a positive way, because you've only got to say to somebody, what do you buy online right now? Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And say, well, and the customer program. So that's the joy, and all of the effort that's been put in to have all this wonderful integrity that we all know about network marketing, how it really is the best. It doesn't get any better than what we've got with Valenta. So I think the pandemic has helped our cause, and our company has certainly taken the lead in doing what they're doing. So I think it will be that much better.
Well, thank you for that. And, one of the things, as you said, as you described, everything is being bought online, right? And if you were to ask somebody the question, you know, hey, do you buy anything online? And, you know, compared to what it was maybe a year ago or 3 years ago, how much are you buying online compared to that? And I mean, you'd be staggered, you'd be blown away and surprised how much people are buying online, right? And so what if you ask somebody the question at that time? I mean, it's so convenient. I mean, me too, I'm buying everything online. I mean, even, literally, I can think about run into a store and think, I don't want to do that. I don't want to park. I want to fight the traffic and all that. And I think, you know what? I wonder if that's online. And it is. It is. Everything is. And that's great. But we're buying online. How would you like to be able to participate in selling online? Right. And that's what I want to talk to you about. Mm-hmm. Right. So we got all these people buying online with no way to think about how they might be able to participate other than just be a purchaser. How about you have your own online business? And that's what I'm talking about that we can do. So with that, everybody have a fantastic close of your week here, Friday, and a great weekend. And we'll talk to you again Monday. Remember, we're doing our opportunity meeting on Monday. At same time, same Zoom code. We'll give an overview of our business, and then we'll be back together on Friday again. So with that, everybody have a fantastic day. For those of you in the Utah market, I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, John.